Alright, so first of all, I want to apologize to you guys that are subscribed to this channel for the sole reason of just coming here and getting some laughs. You know, I understand that, you know, this is a comedy channel and I'm here to, you know, lift you guys up, make you guys smile and forget about all your problems, you know. And I don't want to like be drowning you guys with my problems, but over these past few vlogs that you guys seen, I've just opened up completely about my life and what I'm going through and what I've been going through for my entire life. And you guys have been very receptive and open, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And I was afraid to do it from the jump. I didn't know how anyone was gonna react to me just being me and showing you the real me and the whole me, because I feel like a lot of times on YouTube, when you're watching people, they're putting on a facade or an act and they're being basically what they think everybody wants them to be. And I fell victim of that. And just the love and support that I've received over these last few videos just proves to me that you guys do wanna see me, you know, for who I am, not a character, just the raw, real me, because that's relatable. And I've gotten a lot of messages about people being in the same situation as far as being adopted. I was going to actually read the letter that I got from my aunt on camera, but I read it off camera. Well, actually, I read it, I didn't post it. I read it on camera, but I'm not using that footage because it's just way too personal. You know, it's some things, you know, even though I am essentially showing you guys just all that I'm going through, some things are just too personal to, you know, fully put out there. But I'm still going to, not only is it too personal, it's just very, very long. Like I said, it's 4 pages, double-sided. So I'm not gonna sit here and read all of that, but I'm going to basically do a cliff notes, you know, and give you guys the gist of it and why I'm just like, I have some confusion, you know what I mean? And no one really understands the emotions that someone who is adopted goes through unless you've been in the situation or you have been adopted. The best way I could describe what it's like to be adopted is like going through the worst breakup of your life. You know, that week after you break up with the love of your life, and experiencing that every single day. A lot of people are able to manage it, cover up how they feel, cover up their pain, hide it, mask it, but no matter what, it never really truly goes away. And the reason I wanted to explore finding my family and my mother is because I knew it wasn't gonna go away. I knew it was just going to be lingering there, and it's been years and years and years. It's not gonna just go away overnight. Even though I've met my mom and my family, I'm very grateful for it. It's gonna take a lot of rebuilding. And I don't expect it to just be gone. I don't expect all the pain and all the hurt and all the internal suffering that I've dealt with to just disappear. And the reason I started YouTube, which a lot of people don't know, is to just mask the pain. You know, comedy and laughter, it helps, you know what I'm saying? Like, it helps cover it all up, you know? And I honestly feel like YouTube saved my life, because there was a point in time where I just wanted to end my life. There was many points in time where I was like, why am I even here? I felt more abandonment than I've ever felt in my life. I've mistreated people. I've searched for the love that I was missing through other women, you know what I'm saying? Like jumping from girl to girl to find that love I felt I didn't have from my mom. And it was trying to fill the void through someone else, which is unfair to everyone that I ever dated. And that is why I was always in toxic relationships, and they never really worked out, because I wasn't with the person because I loved them. I was with them because I didn't love myself, and I was hoping that their love in turn would make me love myself or feel like I am worthy of being loved. So I just, you know, suffer with not feeling lovable. And I've been through therapy. I've dealt with depression my entire life, anxiety. Yeah, I mean, the whole wanting to just not be here anymore, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, like I said, YouTube is just definitely something that has helped me get through my life, you know what I'm saying? And the reason I'm so consistent and I put things out every single week or whatever is because it's my therapy, you know, and it's my outlet, making other people laugh and just taking my mind off what's driving me insane. That was my little venting. But yeah, as far as, I'm sorry, this video is totally just everywhere right now. As far as the letter that I read with the whole truth about my adoption, my aunt and my uncle, basically they wanted to adopt me. And my mom at the time was going through a very dark time. I'm not gonna say exactly what was going on in her life, but she wasn't able to take care of me at that time, and she does regret it, and she knew that she had to like basically give me up. You know what I'm saying? She had to give me up to someone that could take care of me. And at the time she was living with, or my aunt and uncle were living with her. They were living together. I don't know who was living with who, but they were living together. And it was hard for her, my mom, because she would hear me crying and she would go and ask if she could hold me. It was just very hard because they essentially were going to be my parents, and it just ate at her knowing that she was my mother, but she had to let them raise me, you know? And basically my mom just, she couldn't do it, you know what I'm saying? She couldn't stand me being there and not being there 100%. So another family, which is now my family, the family I've grown up with, my adoptive parents, which I love with all my heart, they reached out to a doctor and to her and said that they're looking to adopt me. And so I guess basically, you know, my aunt really loved me. You know, she still loves me and was very excited to take care of me and raise me because of something that happened. I'm not gonna say exactly, but I was her bundle of joy, and she just couldn't wait, you know? She couldn't wait to raise me and take care of me and just shower me with love, genuine, pure love. And, you know, just where my mom was at in her life, you know, she decided to let my family raise me. And, you know, it kind of hurt. It didn't it destroyed my aunt, and she's just now getting over that and getting over the pain of everything that put her through her entire life. And you know, my heart goes out to her, my heart goes out to my mom, and I understand both sides. And I just know that it all comes from love, even though some decisions are just very hard to make. But even with knowing this and everything, it's just like I feel like I was just in the middle of it. I somehow feel like it's my fault. I somehow feel like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm a mistake, and I wasn't supposed to be here. I've just been a burden on these people's lives, and I put them through all this for whatever reason. Like, I know I can't blame myself because I was just a child and I had no say in any of this, but I just sometimes feel like it would have been better if I just wasn't here, and I wouldn't have to put all these people through all this heartache, and I wouldn't have to live with this, and I wouldn't have to feel anything. I wouldn't have to feel any pain. They wouldn't have to feel any pain. It would just be better without me. And I just don't know anymore. I just feel like I pray that everything that I've felt over these years somehow gets resolved. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and think that knowing all this information somehow makes me feel worse or even more confused. But it's just I've taken in and I've digested a lot over this last week, 2 weeks, and I want to read you guys something that I posted on my Instagram. I posted on my Instagram a while ago. I archived it. I don't have it. I have to look it up. All right, so I posted something about issues faced by adopted persons. It says, 1, it is very common for those who were adopted to feel rejected and abandoned by their birth parents. This is accompanied by feelings of grief and loss. There is no set time or age when these feelings surface, but sooner or later they do. 2, feelings of loss and rejection are often accompanied by a damaged sense of self-esteem. There is an understandable tendency to think that something must be wrong with me for my birth parents to have given me away. It must be understood that these feelings and thoughts are unrelated to the amount of love and support received from the adoptive parents and family. And my caption was, everything I chase is to fill this void. That was in 2016 when I had moved into the house in the hills, Hollywood Hills. I was on top of the world, had a gold car, had a lot of money. I was just riding high, you know? And I started to drink every night. And I just thought of it to be normal because I made it an excuse to just numb all my pain. You know, the more money I made and the more girls I had and the more fame and the more success and the more alcohol and distractions, the less I'd feel what I'm really feeling. A lot of times I'll tell myself, you know, just stop whining about it, like get over it, grow up, you know what I'm saying? And I can try and try and try, but there's just something that eats at me, and it won't let me get over it. People ask me would I ever put my kid up for adoption? I say hell no, never, because I know what they go through, and like I said, it has nothing to do with the amount of love that you receive with the family that you're adopted to. It's just a feeling I don't want anyone to ever experience. But like I said, I don't have resentment in my heart, and I'm growing up and trying my best to get through it. And I know a lot of you guys are going through the same thing, and honestly, I want to help you. I want to help you guys fill that void because I know what it's like, you know? And I want you guys to be able to take steps towards closing that gap and building bonds and relationships with your blood, because that's how it should be. So I've got something planned. I've been in talks with some of you guys as far as helping you out, and we will be documenting it, and it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be beautiful, and I'm excited. So I appreciate every single one of you guys for all the love and support. Thank you for rocking with me from the bottom of my heart. You don't know how much it means to me. Yeah, I love you. See you next time.